Evaluation question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge codes and forms and conventions of real media products? For our documentary, we've used multiple conventions that are used throughout documentaries. We used the talking head shot, the rule of thirds shot, which is used for every one person interview that we have used. The titles, we included different title screens for each interview. We used the main title and then announcing label during the interview. There's our title there, which is very different and dynamic to a usual one, but it fits perfectly with the themes involved in our documentary. We have used archive material of clubs, which you can see here. We think it's suitable for our documentary, and archive material is something that is found throughout many documentaries, as it enhances your depth of knowledge on the subject which your documentary is about. We have also considered the clothes and costume. As you can see then, Ian Austin was in a jumper that said fresh, which relates very well with our documentary. The lower third titles we have included for each interviewee. With the name and the title. We've used the same style for each one, and we've used very bold, bright colours against a white background, which is pretty unconventional, but it goes with the theme of our documentary and really enhances the boldness of our documentary. The background music that is included is dance music throughout, as dance and house music throughout, as it is our theme of our documentary is house music. And during the Basement Jaxx interview, we had Where's Your Head At, that by Basement Jaxx playing as the sound bed, which relates directly to them. We've used fade in and out in between interviews, which is very conventional. We also have used several cutaways, which is conventional and you're always going to find during an interview. There you can see one during the interview, and it just breaks the interview up and makes it more interesting and dynamic. We've used plenty of transitions throughout the documentary, which are very conventional. The title sequence, which you've seen at the beginning, is also very conventional. It's something that you'll see in several documentaries. We've used a zoom shot, as you've just seen then. We used many of these throughout the documentaries. We felt it was necessary. We used it very much throughout the filming of the Basement Jaxx gigs, as we found it necessary. We also challenged some of the codes and conventions of the documentary, just to make it more interesting and personal and better for our theme. The titles are the main one that we changed. We used a full screen title, which is completely unconventional, but it works very well, and we continue to use this full screen title throughout, which works very well, as you can see here. We used it flashing in and out for the fast pace of editing, which works very well. The second convention that we altered was the background music. We didn't include a narrator, which breaks the codes and conventions of a documentary. We didn't include any reconstruction or green screen, and the 3-point light in the theme of our documentary is house music, so it's supposed to be quite dark, hence not using the bright, the 3-point lighting. Yeah.